Beautiful light evening. Say that. Many people live here.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. So this is one of my favorite spots of our house here. I like sitting out here at night. When we first came here in April, it wasn't as hot as it is right now. Like right now it still feels like 31. I just checked my phone before I came out here and it's 27, feels like 31. But you know, my lake is down here in front. You really can't see that there. There's a house, there's the condos across from us here. You can see the lights. It's nice and peaceful. You don't really hear any animals right now, like the birds and the frogs and everything like that there. But in the morning time, my God, it's you're waking up to the sounds of nature. But why am I making this video today? Well, we've been living in China for 3 months now. And you know, how do I feel about living in China for 3 months? You know, and what have we experienced here in China for the last 3 months? And when we first came to China last year, when we bought our house there and getting everything arranged to finish our house off, you know, it rained all the time in April, but this year it really didn't rain for April and May. And my wife and I, we kind of sat here in April and May, and we didn't sit here. We were busy finishing our house inside. We're buying furniture, we're beds and stuff like that there, and we're getting everything ready. And then in May, we're busy with family and you know, and doing this and that. And then, well, okay, June come along. June 1st, we went and traveled a little bit.
Can say,
Well,
hi everybody. You drink a beer, need this, sweetheart.
So starting June 1st, my wife and I started traveling a little bit. We went on a couple of week trip here, and it rained and it rained and it rained. And my God, it really hasn't stopped raining. It was raining today, it's raining tomorrow, and all of June it's raining. When we went to Chongqing, we had a couple of good days, and then rain. And then we went to Huangzhou, and it rained most of the time there. We got a couple of little spots where, you know, we went down to West Lake, and we were lucky that night there. The sun was shining. We got a bit of a sunset. And then when we went to, what was the name? Wuzhou? What was the name of that place?
Hangzhou.
Hangzhou? No.
You go
No, the old city. What's the?
Wuzhen.
Wuzhen. And then we went to the old ancient city, Wuzhen there, and it didn't rain on the way there, and then in the afternoon it just poured, and in the evening it was really nice. So we kind of got lucky, not so lucky, but you know, overall, our time, and ever since we got back from our trip, it has been so sweltering hot every day, which it's like that. You know, it's in summertime here, it is hot. There's no doubt about it. It feels, you know, we were out and about today, and it was 37, feels like 43. But I knew when we bought our house, we knew, like I wanted southern China, where it was we're in a subtropical climate here right now, and it's kind of a four season, but not really. The spring and the fall and winter kind of all blend together, and that's the nicest temperatures here, really.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, like I was saying,
3
you
months.
know, when we moved here, we knew it was going to be hot in the summer, and when we were here last year, we came in the beginning of August, the first week in August, and we stayed here till the beginning of September, and it was hot every day. And we traveled then, and we went to Guangzhou, and we were doing lots of walking and everything like that there. And it felt like something 40 something every day, and we just did it. We were out walking 15,000 steps a day. So
Right.
you know, and that's, we knew what we were buying into. This isn't no big surprise for me that it feels hot like this every day, and
But
But-
you never think it like this hot. Every day.
well, no, we kind of knew that. We kind of knew
Every
that.
day we turn on air conditioning.
Well, we've been turning on our air conditioner
All day.
every day, and you got to sleep with the air conditioner on at night. You go to bed and it feels like 31, like it is right now, 32.
We have to.
You need to turn the air conditioner on, but you know what's it been like here for the last 3 months? So it's when we first got here, it wasn't raining so much, and then we decided to start traveling at the beginning of June. It never stopped raining. So, but next year we do have a plan. But anyway, yeah. So this year here, when we got here, it never rained in April and May, and then in June, and that's when we decided to do our traveling. And next year we're going to change it up a little bit. I think we're going to check our weather a lot, because when we come here next year, we do not have to go out and buy this for our house, and beds and TV tables and chairs and whatever.
Because
Next
this year
week-
we just get ready house. We need to move here. We need
Yes,
to
we had to finish off our house. Yeah.
Mm.
So, but next year is going to be different. Oh, cheers, my love.
Sure.
So anyway, next year we are going to do things a little bit different. We'll let you know next year what we're up to. I'm not going to tell you now, but we're already starting. We're getting ready to go home soon in the next little while,
The thing about the life.
and we're already
We
planning
already
on.
plan next year.
And what did we got?
What do we
we
do?
got- I think we got 6 different cities that we want to go to. I think. So we're already planning. We want to go here, then we're going to go here, and we're going to make a big loop and come back here. So anyway, that's what we got planned. But we're gonna hopefully when we come here next year, we're gonna come here the same time every year. So the beginning of April, and then we come here. We got.
Because my sweetheart need to work. We need the work.
Yeah, I'm going back to work here. Right.
Work.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
and so anyway, when we come back here next year, we're gonna check the window weather, and if it looks good, we're gonna probably gone for close to a month.
Mm.
Somewhere in the beginning of our 3-month stint here. But you know, my God, did it ever rain here? And you know, some of the people.
Every day I feel.
Well, here, yes, but unfortunately in southern Guangdong, and there was a hurricane or a typhoon in Hainan, Sanya. It's down in that area there. That's like the Hawaii. It's rained here so much, and like unfortunately in southern Guangdong along the coast and Hainan, there was just a typhoon that came through here a week or 2 ago, and it really didn't affect us that much here. It rained a lot here, but it's been raining in Guangdong and Guangxi, and in a little bit further inland, and some of the cities, I tell you, unfortunately, they're flooding, and we've seen some horrible.
You can say news.
On the news, and we're watching China news every morning, and they're showing everything on there. They're not hiding anything, and so we're watching that there, and that day that it rained a lot here, we should have just stayed at home. We looked out at our lake, and the lake changed color. There was lots of water flowing into our lake. But we took off that morning, and we drove down into our little city down here, and the roads were flooded to get to there, and we got through there. Then we got into our little city, and the roads were flooded there too, and we just kind of came back home later on that day. And but unfortunately there is a lot of rain. But they were saying that they got like 300 millimeters of rain within 24 hours. In some parts of China here. So that's a foot of rain. 30 meters, 30 centimeters, or 300 millimeters is a foot of rain. And when you get that in 24 hours, any city in the world would not be able to handle that much. And so anyway, that's getting a little off topic, but there's been a lot of rain here in June.
But here, we live here, how about?
Oh, here, we're perfect. Like, we never have to worry. It could rain here 40 days and 40 nights, and we'd be just fine here as long as we had enough food and beer that we didn't have to go outside. We're living on top of a hill. It's all downhill from here, you know, and we could handle a lot of water here before it would ever. There's no way anything could ever affect it.
If we don't
And the
believe,
hill,
I can
and
show some video for you.
yeah, and the hills in behind us. There's kind of a valley in between the hills, and there's another lake back there, so we don't have any worries of landslides or nothing. There's lots of vegetation in behind us, so that part there is okay. So yeah, so anyway, and let's talk about the cost of living here a little bit. And like today, we charged up our car. We're getting it ready to put it away for a few months here, and it was down to less than 40%. I think it was like 38, 37%, and we charged it up, and it costs just 50 RMB. It was 49 and change, so 50 RMB to charge your car, and that's like $10 Canadian basically, and you know, and that's after driving it around and quite a bit. You know, we went into Zhuhai, we went into Guangzhou. We're driving it around. It's so economical to drive our little BYD car around, and for our house here, we've been using the air conditioner every day, and we're paying about 250 RMB a month. So it's around
300.
well 250, 300, so 50, $60 a month
Power,
for power.
power only.
For power. And gas, we don't use that much gas for our shower and our stove there. So very little for that, and very little for water too. So it's, you know, less than $500 for gas, water, and power every month. But that's not counting our car. You know, we're paying anywhere from, I don't know, maybe 50 RMB, $10 a week for our car, maybe. Some weeks we don't charge it, and some weeks we do. So, but every time we do, it's usually 40 or 50 RMB.
Cheers.
Cheers, my love.
Next few days we will back to Canada.
Yeah.
That's why. So we
wanted to tell you what it's.
something.
We wanted to tell you what it's like for
3
living here
months,
for the last 3 months. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and far as food wise, you know, I think I've said this in videos before. You know, in Canada and USA, when you go to a farmer's market, and usually the vegetables and the fruit and everything are more expensive. But here it's the opposite. We go basically down to a farmer's market anytime we go down there. We got 2 different vegetable markets that we can choose from here, and it's cheaper than going to the supermarket. And the vegetables are more fresh than a supermarket and more affordable. So, you know, and there's not a whole lot of dairy products here in China, but there are some if you look, and you do pay a bit of a more for dairy products, but we don't use that much. Processed foods, there's not very much processed foods in China, and that's why China people are so healthy, because they don't open up a can or do anything to make a meal. They're eating fresh vegetables, fresh meat, fresh everything, and everything's natural. It's not processed. So I don't know. It's just I couldn't be more. We're very pleased. You know, we're quite satisfied. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. We're very satisfied living here. You know, and just the cost of everything is very reasonable compared to back in Canada. The last time we came home from China last year, we went into Save On Foods, and we picked up a couple little things there. We picked up a couple little vegetables, a little thing of meat, and something else. And, you know, it was a regular plastic shopping bag that was only half full, and we paid like $65.
We have this video where
Yeah.
compare here.
Yeah, we paid like $65 for a half a bag of little vegetables and whatever, and it hasn't gotten any better since last year. In fact, it's gotten worse.
Your daughter phone you. He said, Dad, we buy a little bit. I didn't buy something. This costs 100 something. Canada.
Well, yeah, our daughter phoned us there and was, you know, complaining to us. Like, Dad, you know, we just came back to the store and hardly bought anything. It was $100, like, you know, and here, 100 Canadian dollars, like, you can live for over a week on that quite comfortably. So, and, you know, I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you guys this here, but I was buying these things here, Qingdao beer, at our T-Mart, our little mall, and I picked up a case there just today, and it was like 34 RMB for 6 of them there. But I found a place where our vegetable market is down here, and I picked up a 12-pack the other day, and it was for 50 RMB. So I'm paying like 80 cents a beer, $1 a beer, you know, and the only reason I paid 34 RMB today is because we're leaving right away. We're trying to clean out our house here and put everything away. So it's like it's 80 cents to $1 for one of these beers. So how can you go wrong with that there? So Gambay, my love.
Similar big, huh?
Oh, same thing, yeah. Bought 12 of these for 50 RMB the other day.
Sure.
I drank them all. Had to buy more.
But this time enough. We have a few days to go home, so
yeah, we're going home soon. We don't need to buy anything more.
We did it.
We're getting our house ready here now. That when we leave here, we're gonna turn the gas, the power, and the water, everything off, and we're gonna cover everything. We're gonna cover our furniture, our beds, our TV, our counters, everything. We're gonna cover them. My wife's been buying a lot of stuff to cover everything there. And so hopefully when we come back next year, just take the covers off. And of course, there's going to be cleaning to do. And we're going to close most of the windows in the house. We're going to leave a little bit of airflow in the house there. But yeah, so we're getting ready, unfortunately, to go back home for 9 months. And then we'll be back next year. So, and we're already planning trips for next year. So hopefully you guys join us, and we'll probably make a video or two back in Canada there. We'll see. We'll see how things go. When I go back to Canada, I'm really busy, and the wife has quite a lots of work to do. We got lots of videos that we haven't put out there yet, so we'll have a few months of videos here, and by the time she shows this here, we've probably been in Canada for 3 or 4 months, hopefully, by the time you guys see this here. So
yeah.
So anyway, I just had to and I had to come out here to one of my favorite spots. Like me and my wife like sitting out here, you know, and having a beer and just you can't really see it now because of the lake there. It's down there. There's a light shining on the lake.
You can see the
but the
lights.
view here,
Beauty.
you know, the people across from us there, they got their lights on, and we live fairly close to a major highway, and you can barely hear it. You can hear just a little.
No, I never hear something.
Well, you can kind of hear it if
No.
there's kind of a humming noise, but it's not like a roaring anything. It's just so peaceful.
How do you hear? Your ear not good. You can hear. My ear very good and can't hear.
Well, no, you can. It's just kind of a humming noise, and not really a humming noise. It's not dead silent. There is a noise in the background, but it's not a distinguishable noise. So, and one thing that I've been eating a lot of here is this beef jerky they got here, and I buy it down here in Sanshan, and and we bought some in Chongqing, and you can't see it here. But there's some mouth-numbing Szechuan peppers coated in here, and my God, it's so good. But you definitely need to drink beer when you eat this stuff here. My goodness, it is hot.
So, live there for
reasonable, yeah.
Reasonable, comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Because we have to work, we have to come home to work, so. Yeah.
Oh, that is hot.
If no work, we are for sure here, huh?
And soon, we'll be here, retired full-time here soon. You know, we're all set up. You guys know that if you watch our videos, we're all set up with everything. So, just got to go back and work for a little while longer, and then we'll be permanently retired, or fully retired. So. And my wife and I will be sitting out here many, many nights in the future and just enjoying a drink and enjoying just the peace and quiet. You don't need to turn the TV on when you got this out in front of you. You know, it's just so enjoyable. And it's not like living in a big city. We've had people ask us like, well, don't you wish you lived in Zhuhai? Or no, I don't.
We
really.
don't want to live there actually.
No, we don't want to live in a big city where there's lots of noise. Like there's a little road in front of us here. Not one vehicle has gone by. All the time we're making this video, not one vehicle has gone by here. Like it's just locals, and it's fairly late in the evening right now. And there's somebody walking down there. And that's the thing about here. It's so safe. Safe, clean.
Say again.
Yeah. If you're
Safe,
bad.
clean. My husband tell you guys not this word.
Safe, clean, affordable, awesome. You know, I can't say enough good. There's not enough good words in the dictionary to describe how I feel about living here.
Godnice.
Yeah, good, nice. Yeah, so I don't know. Sitting here with my sweetheart, life couldn't get any better than it is right now.
Actually, today not too bad, not too hot. Huh? Here.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's.
But it's there are air conditioning.
Oh, I can feel the cold air.
Me too.
It's not too bad because we got the door open here and the air. We got a little bit of cold air coming at us. We could put a fan out here, but
no need.
No, it's absolutely awesome.
Today house a little bit mess. I don't want to show you guys because
we're getting ready to go.
Home.
Yeah. We'll
tomorrow.
Once we get everything all packed up tomorrow night
Tomorrow
and covered
we cover
up,
everything. No issues.
We'll take
a sound video for you.
We'll take a quick little video and kind of show a recap of how we got everything packed away for 9 months here, and it's going to be interesting to see when we come back here next April how things turned out, because it is a very hot, humid climate. So we got clothes here, we got furniture, we got beds that we're going to cover up. But we're leaving some windows open, and we can't leave all the windows open because of the typhoons and the rain and stuff like that there. But there's maybe 1 or 2 typhoons that come through here a year, and we're off the coast, so we can't leave all of our windows open.
Actually, typhoon those other cities.
We get the tail end of a typhoon. We don't get directly hit.
Get a typhoon.
No, we don't. Zhuhai gets directly hit by a typhoon. But when the typhoon comes in, like it did in Henan just had a typhoon.
But it just
here. And when our tail end of it, we got a ton of rain real quick. You know, we had one really, really rainy day. We woke up and it was just the lake changed color and lots of water pouring in.
I already taken video. I will show you guys.
Yeah.
So. You talking this, I have to put a picture.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. No, we got video of that morning there. When we drove into that morning of the flooding and everything there in Sanshan, when we drove from here into Sanshan, the main freeway, there was a couple of places in there were flooded, and the road where the traffic was backed up for a while, and we got through there, and we drove through water that was maybe a foot, something like that, maybe a little bit better, and you just drove through there slowly like everybody else did. And then, but when we went into Sanshan for maybe 3 hours that morning, we went out to a restaurant, one of our favorite little restaurants there, and it was open. A lot of restaurants were closed that day, but because all the roads were flooded by the time we got there, even surrounding there, all the roads were flooded. So, but we went to a restaurant, then we came back home, and all the water was already drained off the road because they already opened up all the drains. They cleaned all the drains out. And then the next day we went back into Sanshan, and 95% of the roads were already cleaned up and dried and everything like that. But you could see where it had been flooded, and there's dirt and a little bit debris hanging around. There's a couple of canals going through Sanshan, and they were right full. And then the next day they were, they dropped quite a bit. So they got a fairly good drainage system all set up here. But there's no city in the world that can handle a foot of water in 24 hours.
Yeah.
You get a foot of water in 24 hours, it's going to flood. I don't care where you are.
Yeah, the city people did lots of work. They did a very good job, actually.
But some of these cities that have been flooding here in China here, it's just they've been getting just pounded with rain. This 300 millimeters of rain in 24 hours, which is a foot of water. So that's a lot of water. But anything, I think we covered it all. It's just, the living here is affordable. It doesn't cost that much to live.
Comfortable, affordable.
Very, very comfortable.
And safety.
Oh, you're going to say that now?
Safety.
Every time.
Safety?
Safe and clean, yeah.
Safe and clean, yeah.
Every time I say that, oh, you're saying that again? Now here you go.
Because somebody give comments. Why you use one words? Why you talking again? Somebody say.
And
so what we say, that's true. Safe and clean. Safe and clean. I will tell you many times.
Oh, and we'll be saying that for years. There's other people on YouTube. We were watching some guy today, and it's, they do it for clickbait. And I don't know, maybe we should try doing that more. But, he's always got this really shocked look on his face. And
that guy.
And we were watching, oh, that is hot.
Yeah. You say.
Well, there's a lot of people on YouTube there that are putting stuff on the front of their videos, which I guess it's, they call it clickbait. But our videos are more natural. They're not planned out in any way, as you can tell. My wife and I are just sitting here having a conversation with you guys on how we feel about things and everything like that. We're trying to be as, honest and natural as possible.
And I think next time, this few years we can travel a little bit. But maybe next few years, how do you say? This few years we can travel. Then after we retire, we maybe can't travel too much because we have our puppy come here. And maybe we just do something daily life video for you guys. So I want to tell you.
You said it really good. In the next 2 years, we have that we're planning a lot of traveling. And then when we fully retire, we're going to bring our dogs with us. And so, we're going to be, and our dogs are getting older. And so we'll be staying around home a lot more. We're not going to be able to have that opportunity to travel.
Tell you guys too, actually. Too many radio.
But living in the Greater Bay Area of China, we are surrounded. Guangzhou's not that far away. It's only, not that far away. And
just take it between 4 hours, huh?
We could drive our car in an hour and a half. We could be in Guangzhou.
And go Shenzhen, Zhongshan, Shenzhen bridge.
Yeah, so.
Well, we never drive there.
No, but there's a lot of places around here. Within an hour and a half drive in our car, we could be in a lot of different places. Like I'm saying, Guangzhou's an hour and a half away from us by car. It isn't that far. Shenzhen's an hour. Hong Kong's an hour and a bit. Zhuhai's 30 minutes. Zhongshan's 30 minutes. We're so when we fully retire and our dogs are here, we will be able to go out for little day trips here and there, and we got some videos coming up there that my wife's gonna share with you guys there. That's Zen's Garden.
Zen's Garden, okay.
Yeah. So.
Zen's Garden.
But that'll already be on the channel by the time this comes out here. So.
Nights, how do you go?
Oh, we went to Guzhen, yeah. That's the light factory of
Zhongshan Light Factory.
We got
So we have
That's all.
last video.
Yeah, we got lots of videos coming up for you, and we're already planning for plenty more. But like I said, we're trying to be as natural as possible with you guys, and as true as possible. Like we're just showing you what life really is like here. And unfortunately,
We
I've
cook a show, show you guys what we eat, morning, breakfast, lunch, whatever.
Oh
We
yeah,
have this
just
too.
daily life. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
daily life here. And unfortunately, on YouTube, you get 95% or better very good comments. That makes you feel so good. Oh yeah, we're doing so good. And but then you get these other people on there, and just draw, China haters, and we had birds. I was talking outside, and one of the videos, and there was birds chirping in the beginning of it, and like, aren't the birds free? Can't they come make can't they be there with you, or they're
Maybe
not free? Well,
Maybe or not.
how many birds come land on people's shoulders as they're making a video? Like, I don't know, but
No, when you hear the birds sing, do you say bird? No, you never say. Just listen, just hear.
Yeah.
Hear sound. No.
You don't see too many big birds here either,
No.
like crows and ravens. We did
Just
see
sometimes woo. Fly.
we seen a fairly big yellow bird fly by here last week or 2 weeks ago. We're standing like, holy shit, what is that flying by? And it was a fairly big yellow bird. Have no idea what it was, but most of the birds around here, they're just like the size of a little sparrow or something like that, just the little birds. And they sing a lot, they make a lot of noise. Same with the frogs here. There's some really weird
Now don't have, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe too hot.
Maybe it's too hot for them there,
Yeah.
but we heard these really gruff sounding, like, what the hell is that? Supposedly it's a fairly big frog, but we've never seen them. And on our walking path when we go down there, you can, it sounds like you're standing right beside them, but then if you shine your light, turn the light on the phone to shine in there, they just dead silent. You can never see them, but supposedly, from what security's telling us here, we asked the security, they're a fairly big frog, but we've never seen them. You hear them lots, and it sounds like they're right beside you,
Yeah, and but every morning for sure, birds. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock for sure. Birds singing.
Oh yeah, my wife's got video of that there.
Yeah, I always get up, wake up 5 o'clock. I can hear birds.
Yeah.
Start.
Oh yeah, that's quite a way to start your day. There's a car driving by, so there's not very many cars driving by here, and the ones that do drive by, 50% of them are electric. You really can't hear anything, just the sound of the wheels on the pavement.
We for sure 18% we live Harrod area, like Harrod area.
We are living in like a resort area, yes.
Remember we went to Costa Rica? We do live like this mountain.
Yeah.
We travel to Costa Rica that time. They live like this mountain.
Yeah, but this is a lot nicer than it was there.
That is jungle.
Yeah, it was more of a jungle setting there. But in behind here, like we've been traveling. There's another freeway, probably 10 or 15 kilometers on the other side of this mountain, and in between that freeway and this freeway here, there's nothing. It's just all mountain. So we got nothing in behind us here. That's why over that way is quiet and dark. And we are kind of living in resort areas. Zhongshan, Sanshan, they got hot springs here. And a lot of the people that live here there's a lot of foreigners from the UK, Hong Kong, Macau.
Many.
And there's a lot of people from everywhere living here. And there's a lot of locals here too. A lot of people from mainland China are living here too. So, and they say that now that they built a 24-kilometer bridge from Zhongshan to Shenzhen, and they figure now that bridge is open, that's gonna bring the economy of Zhongshan. It's going to grow, and the housing prices are way cheaper here than in Shenzhen. So a lot of people are the businesses, and everybody's going to come here because it's only 45 minutes to drive to Shenzhen from here. Really, it's not that far. So less than an hour to Shenzhen and to here. Now that they opened up that bridge, and it used to be like a 3-hour drive before that. Now it's an hour. So they say the prices should start coming up here. So I don't know. It's pretty looking awesome. Just like this beef jerky's pretty looking awesome.
Very
As long as you got a
enjoy.
cold beer.
Very enjoyable.
Very enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cheers.
cheers, my love. So we've been here now for 3 months,
Yeah.
and we just wanted to check in with you and let you know what our experience has been like. You know.
Here you guys on some true store. We are
Just being real, being true.
everyday life.
Everyday
daily life.
Everyday life in China.
But actually, I still want to ask. You go home, the open door has closed door, open window closed. What do we do if you guys have idea?
Well, we kind of already know, because when it rains hard here, we got rain coming into our bedroom windows. You know, it all depends on which way the wind is blowing and the rain is blowing. So we plan on leaving our kitchen window open right by our sink, and we're leaving our bathroom window open in our shower. And we're going to leave our patio door open here just a little bit, so we got airflow. But all of our bedroom windows are going to close. And when we come back here in 9 months, then we'll see. You know, it's a trial and error, and there probably will be 1 or 2 more typhoons in the area, not right here, that will produce a lot of rain and wind. So unfortunately, we just can't leave all of our windows open. So we'll just have to.
Not a big open, just open little bit.
This window here, yeah, and the other windows we're restricting how much they can open. Yeah.
Open little bit, 然后 still little cover something.
Yeah. So anyway, my love, I think we said everything.
Yeah, I think we did everything.
Yeah, we just wanted to check in here. What's it been like for the last three months living in China? Well, pretty looking awesome.
So you guys like here?
Well, hopefully we'll be doing a little. I don't know what we'll be doing in Canada other than work.
Maybe,
So.
maybe I show you something cool. Show you something. We walk, we stalk. And maybe we travel a little bit still.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Like you drive to somewhere, show you Canada.
We'll see. Yeah. Anyway, so
maybe show you by food how much there.
Oh, yeah. we could probably do that. We could probably take like we've showed you guys here. We go to restaurants here. We go to restaurants in Canada too. We're foodies. You know, we don't go out and party. We don't go out to bars or anything like that. But we do go to restaurants.
We like the steakhouse. We will show you.
The keg?
Steakhouse.
Yeah, the keg. Yeah.
Our favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
And I have other restaurant is
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Yeah. Red Lobster and the keg. Those are restaurants.
That's our favorite.
Yeah.
I will show you.
Yeah.
When we go there, we take some video, okay?
That's for sure, yeah. But anyway, my love, I think we did it.
We're happy to go see the little girl.
We're excited to go home and see our little granddaughter and our daughter and our little puppies. Of course, they're going to be pretty happy to see us come home.
I miss my puppy actually.
Yeah, we miss our little puppies. Yeah, so okay, let's close it up. Okay. Anyway, babe, I think we did it.
Yeah.
Cheers, my love.
Cheers. See you guys soon.
So anyway, that's it. We're gonna close it up here. You know, we just wanted to have a little BS session with you here, just to let you know how it is, and I think we did it. It's just we really enjoy here. No regrets.
No, never regret.
And we're just gonna try to be as true and real with you guys as possible. Like, you know, I'm not going to make any videos with really stupid titles in the front to try to just the real
No,
titles.
just real. Okay, maybe we have fun to show. Sure, it's fun to show now. Yeah. Bye bye.
Anyway, thanks for all your support. You guys have gave us some really good support.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much for all your support, and hope you're enjoying our videos.
When we come back to Canada, nobody knows our show. I know.
Yeah, we're not going to have any shows. We're not going to make too many shows about Canada.
No, we don't have some show.
Yeah, you know, we're going to have some old footage from here that the wife's got a lot of catching up to do there. So I don't know how many videos, 10 or 20 videos she's got to make there. But anyway, that's it. That's enough, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for all your support.
Thank you.
No,
Bye.
just keep sitting there. So thanks for all your support, and hope please join us in the future as we continue our little journey. So love you, baby.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye bye.
Anyway, bye bye. Sai Jen. Bye for now. We'll see you next time. Okay, that's good enough.
Bye bye.
Be able to make a little video out of that.
No, we cut it. I don't
We'll
know.
save this light here for this kind of. So another thing I probably forgot to mention here is when we went traveling and we went into Chongqing there first, about the third or fourth day we were in Chongqing, I got sick. And I was all the time, the last day or two in Chongqing I was sick, and I was sick all the time. I was in Hangzhou, and my wife got sick because I got sick, and it was a flu of some sort. And we came back to Sanshan, and the first thing that we did the next day is we went to the hospital here. And so my wife got checked out by the doctor there, and it cost her 20 RMB, 4 Canadian dollars. We don't have insurance or anything like that. We just walked into the hospital. We told them what was wrong. And so she paid $4 for her appointment with the doctor, and we went in together. And you know, I had a bad cough, and my headaches were gone and stuff like that there, but had a bad cough, just a flu. And he said, do you want traditional Chinese medicine, or do I need Western medicine? I said, I don't care. Just give me whatever is going to make me feel better. And so we got traditional Chinese medicine. And, you know, I got a couple little pills that I had to take there, and he gave me medicine for 5 days. And we got that, and my appointment there, my wife's was 20 RMB. And for me, it was 238 RMB. And but that is including, you know, the $20, 20 RMB for my appointment, same as my wife. And then it was 218 RMB for her medicine and my medicine combined. So just around $60 Canadian, something like that, $60 Canadian. And we got the medicine that day that we were able to bring home, and she got some pills and I got some pills, but they had to make up this other mixture that they had to make, and we got it delivered to our door here the next morning. It was 9 o'clock in the morning, I think, and then we got it delivered here, and it was 10 herbal tea, I guess is the best way to describe it. And there were little packets, probably maybe 300 milliliters. And the Chinese pharmacy made this, like it's traditional, and it was a very bad tasting herbal tea is the best way I can describe it. And, you know, it wasn't you know, every time I drank that, like, I wasn't looking forward to it. But the only thing I was looking forward to is my wife. She'd give me a couple of chocolates after I'm done my tea, or my herbal drink there, and I would swallow that down and just, oh, it was so. And then she'd give me a couple of chocolates right away, and I was, but about 3 days later I started feeling better. But I finished my medication there, and I've been good ever since. Like, and they've been doing this traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years now, and it works, obviously. So, it is quite impressed by it, I guess. Years ago, I remember in Canada, I was so sick, and coughing and, sick for a long, long time. And I went to my doctor, and he gave me some kind of pneumonia medicine, and that, after that was all done, and I was still feeling like garbage, and so we went to our local little T&T supermarket in Edmonton, and they got a little Chinese medicine store there, and my wife and daughter bought me a whole bunch of Chinese herbal medicine, and within a few days, I was starting to feel better. And I was sold ever since then. Like, I went back to my doctor and I said, I need more medicine. That didn't work. And he goes, there's nothing more I can do for you. And, he sent me to a lung specialist to see, blow into a bag and see how much airflow I had. And he sent me for these other tests. But my wife and daughter got me this Chinese herbal medicine from T&T supermarket. And you know, 3-4 days later, I was a lot better. So I'm sold on Chinese herbal medicine, and don't be afraid to ever give it a try if you need it. So, but anyway, I've been rambling on long enough. I'm gonna cut it out here. I really appreciate all your support on our videos we have, and stay tuned. We got a lot more coming up for you, and we'll be back. We're leaving here to Canada here soon, unfortunately, because I got to work, but it's nowhere near the end. We're coming back, and we got lots of plans for next year and the next year after that. Or we already got travel plans for the year after that too. So we got a lot in store for you guys, and like I say, Sai Jen, thanks a lot for everything, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.